I want to welcome you to the first Coffee Chat Take of the new year. So if you're new here, I'm Shannon Baker, host of the Mind Your Time podcast. And these bite-sized episodes are my way of connecting with you once a month. We slow down together, take a breath, and set the tone for the month ahead without unnecessary pressure and definitely without hustle. I want these episodes to feel like a quick voice note from a friend who gets it. Now, I decided to introduce these shorter episodes because business isn't just about strategy or systems. It's mental, it's emotional, and it's deeply personal. These coffee chat takes are going to be 5 to 10 minutes long most of the time, and I'll share what I'm noticing in my own business, in conversations with clients and other business owners, and the conversations we have inside the Mind Your Time Society. They're not going to be tutorials or lectures. They're informal check-ins, the kind of conversations you and I would have over coffee when you're trying to make sense of what's going on and figure out what's next without burning out. And I wanted to start the new year with this conversation because this time of the year, it's full of big declarations and fresh start energy. And while on one hand, that can feel exciting, on the other hand, it can also be overwhelming. It can make you feel like you're not gearing up to create a whole new version of yourself. And because of that, somehow you're missing out on something important. So let me give you permission to opt out of that pressure. You do not have to sprint into the new year. You don't need to create a new you, and you definitely don't need to prove your worth by doing more. Here's something I really want you to hear. If your year has started off feeling like things are going too fast, that's a signal. It's a sign that something needs to shift in the way you're operating. And if you're easing into the new year instead of just plowing forward full speed ahead, that may be one of the smartest decisions you're going to make this year. Most of us are coming out of a demanding season that stretched us mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and even physically. And clarity, it doesn't come from rushing your way out of that. Clarity comes from creating room to slow down and pay attention. That's why the theme for this month is the power of pause. And pausing doesn't mean you're going to fall behind or that you're getting left behind. It means you're giving yourself space to identify what you actually need before you decide what comes next. So whether you're sipping your coffee in the morning or listening to this later in the day, wherever you are right now and whatever you are doing, this is your invitation to pause. Let your goals breathe. Let your pace reflect the season that your life is in. Let January be about you reconnecting with yourself instead of trying to become someone new. And as you move through this first stretch of the year, remember this. You don't need to reinvent yourself to move forward. I want you to honor your capacity. Let your next step be grounded and intentional. And keep reminding yourself to focus on making progress, not being perfect. Now, over the next couple of episodes on the podcast, we're going to slow this conversation down even more and talk about what it really looks like to pause with intention, create clarity early, and move out of survival mode into something that's more sustainable. So make sure you join me back here next week. That is your coffee chat take for today. No pressure, just progress. See you next time.